So now that we have learned how to edit existing information that the system has created for us, let's go ahead and look at how to add new information onto these fields. So first off, I'm just going to decide where I would like that information to go. So I'm back on my landlord's profile here, and I'm just going to go ahead and look into the field that I like to modify. So I have my confidential information tab that we've renamed together. So I'm just going to choose which of these groupings I'd like it to be part of. So these columns are called groupings, and I can choose which one I'd like this change to be a part of. So in my head, I'm thinking, let's just add a quick little toggle here for us, a quick little slider to just demark whether or not our landlord is a high profile landlord or not. That's quite easy to do for us at this stage. So let's just add that over here into further info. So right, I have my plan in my mind, so I'm just going to go back into my landlord section here and click this configure button. Right, and now the section that we're going to go to do this is our add your custom fields section. Right, so right now we are seeing nothing custom at all added to this category, so I'm just going to go ahead and click this orange add button. And we're just going to choose our display name to start with. So obviously for us, I'm just going to call it high profile. And I'm going to choose the type it is. So obviously over here, we're going to choose what kind of information we're putting, how we are formatting that information. And for us over here, we're just looking for the slider option. Now, it's good to note as well that on top of just adding information or structuring information that we're adding, we can also connect it to different other parts of the system, so we can actually connect existing records onto this profile as well, which is extremely useful. So definitely a feature that is worth exploring more. But I'm just going to stick to our slider right now. So now we have to choose our field grouping title, which is the grouping that we were talking about earlier, so the column. So I'm just going to minimize that and just emphasize which one it is. So it's called further info. So I'm just going to pull up our screen again. So I'm going to just type in further info over here. And now we're choosing our tab. So again, minimize. So first off, we chose our category here. And next is our tab. And our tab is confidential information. So I'm just going to pull that up again and just write in confidential information. Right. A very important thing to mention at this stage is that once we create a custom field, we cannot retire it. So it will always be active. We cannot also change the formatting of it. It will have to stay under this format, but we can always change the name of it and what we would like it to do in that sense. So what it represents, but not exactly how we put in that information and whether or not it is active. So those things are set in stone. So once we're happy with this part here, let me just go ahead and click add. Right, so now I'm just going to pull up the configure section so we can see exactly what has happened. So over here in our custom fields, this has now appeared. And because we don't have any red buttons or anything, I'm just going to go ahead and click configure. Great. So let's have a look. Let's refresh our landlord page and see if this has gone through. And I'm just going to go landlord details, confidential information. And as you can see now in this further info section, we have our high profile toggle activated now.